If you're in the market for a big second-hand SUV-like car, but with that style need the usability and practicality of an MPV, then the Dodge Journey might be for you. Also, second-hand buyers might want to know that all engines come from the VW group, so there's guaranteed reliability. Despite all the SUV styling, the Dodge Journey is only available in two-wheel drive. But despite that, it feels really nice in here. I mean, you've got a high driving position, which makes me feel quite important. You've got all-round great visibility in the front anyway, and it just feels really quite spacious in the front. Now, although these cabin materials aren't really the best in quality terms, this silver strip through the middle really gives the car a sort of lightness that you don't really get with other American cars. Now, in typical American car companies, the interiors aren't that good at quality, but at least in the Dodge, the interior isn't all black. That's the thing with American cars, the likes of Cadillacs, the interiors are just black plastics all around. This storage, you've got this up here to store a lot of things in. You've got this down here to store things in. You've got cup holders, literally, and bottle holders, literally. And over here, American quality for you. Although it takes time to open, you've got this over here to store, you know, a few bits in. And a lovely sized glove box as well for your baby wipes. Now, although this car isn't exactly new, you did get a lot of car for your money when it was new. It was also quite cheap when it was new as well, but you get a lot of kit for your money. You've got this stereo system here, and this is climate control and everything over here. You get a fridge over there. Now, although you don't get the modern day features such as DAB digital radio or sat-nav, you still do get quite a bit of kit for a car that's not exactly new. Now, let's talk about engines. The best one to go for is the 2-litre diesel, as it delivers the best blend of running cost and 43 miles to the gallon. It's alright around town, it's alright on the motorway, but when you're loaded up with all your people, 7 seats all filled and luggage, then it does struggle. Now, it's clear from the off that the Dodge Journey isn't really set up for fun driving, as it's not particularly fun to drive, as I know the owner of this car and she tells me that. However, it's not particularly set up for comfort either. On long journeys, there's vibrations coming through the cabin and all stuff like that. However, what it is set up for is usability. Now, you'd think that this massive, humongous car would have really heavy American SUV steering, but actually, the steering is quite like an MPV. But the styling isn't. It's really light steering, and you can easily just navigate the Dodge through spaces, although it's big size. In the back of the Journey, it's all well and good. There is plenty of legroom and plenty of headroom. And since the last review I've done, I've turned 6 foot, and I am brilliant in here. And it's also good for long journeys. Now, down here, you've got a power output to charge your phone, and up here you've got these vents for climate control for backseat passengers, which is great. Now, getting into the back seats, very back seats, is quite simple. There's a lever on the side of these middle row of seats. You simply just get in with ease, pull the seat back, and you are in. Now, these seats, middle seats, are adjustable, so you can do them right to the back to have minimum legroom, or forward a bit to have maximum. Now, there's lots of legroom here, but with all seats occupied, it won't be plain sailing or driving. But sitting right up here, as you can see, my knees quite high up, but headroom is just about okay, and I'm 6 foot. And even in the very back of this car, climate control for the very back seat passengers. Now, as you can see, with this seat up, there's not much room, only for a toilet seat. But as you can see, with the back seats folded down, then there's plenty of room for more than one toilet seat. Like we mentioned, it's that bad cabin quality, typical American plastics. The bad ride and the noisy engine. Also, rear visibility is poor. everything aside, if you're in the market for a cool looking SUV that's easy to drive, then the Dodge Journey may be for you.